I got my man E. Gamble in the building. How you doing, E?
I'm doing pretty good, man. And you?
I'm great, man. I had a good day today, and God is good,
All the time.
all the time, So I got my man E in the building, and for those who may not know, who may know, it's a good skate brother of mine, and you got that agape love. I love this guy, you know what I'm saying? I just love him. I love his spirit. I love everything about him. And everybody that's listening and watching, we all gonna learn more about, our brother Eric right here.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? So good evening, Eric. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. Just, of course, thanking God I'm still alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a little rough over the years. But other than that, man, I'm grateful.
You grateful?
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
No question, man. It wouldn't be right if I wouldn't have, a guy like you with your stature, you know what I'm saying, and your personality and your strong, presence.
Yes, sir.
It wouldn't be right if I didn't have you on here,
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you, for real.
Yeah,
WEETV is glad to have Eric Gamble.
Thank God for WEETV. Yeah, thank God for WEETV.
Of course, yeah. We're going to jump right into it. And I want you to let the people know, a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little bit of, background and where you come from and how you grew up.
Okay. Well, born in New York City. A lot of people ain't know that. Born in
That's a dagger right there.
Yes,
I
sir.
swear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brooklyn,
Born
don't
in
tell me.
Brooklyn, New York.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Didn't spend a lot of time there.
It don't matter.
Mom and dad, loaded me and my sister up and brought us to D.C. Back in the 70s.
Okay.
So born in Brooklyn, New York, and don't really have a memory of the things we've done there. 'Cause I was a kid.
In Brooklyn, okay.
Everything started in Washington D.C. though.
That's what you do remember.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
We came to D.C., man, and and what was funny is I used to have a pair of skates when I was about maybe 8 years old, and I used to skate outside in the street. They was all metal.
All the metal skates.
Oh yeah. So of course you know.
Yeah, the metal skates. Good
Yes, sir.
job.
Man, I was probably about 6, maybe I'm a little older than 6.
Okay.
Maybe
8. We're back at 8.
Maybe 10 years old,
Yeah.
9 years old.
Yeah.
And I used to so I had a love for skating before, I even
Before you was
attempted to.
introduced to the skating environment.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
okay.
And back then I was a few screws was loose. 'Cause I'm skating in the street with the traffic. I even shared with a friend of mine. Man, look, I skated on rocks and
gravel, dirt.
Yeah. So I had a love for skating and for a long time.
Yeah.
So I grew up on 7th Street, Northwest. I lived a few places there. 7th and 17th.
17. Okay.
Yeah. We moved up to Otis Place, off of Georgia Avenue, and right there, Otis Place is where I wanted to. A friend of mine, his father asked me to go jogging with him.
Okay.
I was probably 11. This is when I fell in love with jogging.
At 11 years old?
Yeah, about 11 years old.
Okay.
He used to let me stop. He used to say, rush yourself.
Yeah.
And I said, kids always think, man, come on, I keep going.
Yeah.
So that's where I kind of got into the getting in shape. I've been jogging, man, a long time.
Okay.
A real long time, so, And, so Northwest D.C., upper Northwest D.C. was pretty much where I,
Where you kind of grew up.
Yeah.
You got any childhood memories of Northwest D.C. at all?
Yeah, actually I got a lot of them.
Well, give me one. Give me one. I know you got a lot, man, because uptown, man.
Yeah.
It was a lot to do uptown, man.
Well, but let me say this. I used to live up there by Howard University.
Okay.
And they used to lock the gate for the football field.
Yeah.
Man, me and my friends used to jump that gate and play football. You know, until we got chased off by the guards.
By the guards, yeah, get out of here. You know?
Yeah. So, you know, I had fun in Northwest, man. I met quite a few friends in the Northwest area.
Okay.
You know, so that's where I pretty much was.
Okay,
You know,
uptown.
yeah, uptown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you know, as far as like in the skating, and I have to talk about this guy. You know, like when I first started going to Calorama.
Okay.
I just want to say
Bring
that.
this up, yeah.
Yeah, bring this up and let Curtis Washington know I love him.
Ah!
Hey man,
Oh man, Kurt Bone.
Curtis was the reason why. He didn't teach me anything,
Okay.
but
He's the reason.
me and a couple of guys of mine, we was on Georgia Avenue one day, so
Yeah.
we walked to Calorama.
Okay.
Yeah, so we walked to Calorama Skate Rink, and they were closed that day.
Okay.
So I happened to lean on the glass
Yeah.
and look in there, and I saw this dude on the floor, man, doing some amazing things. Now listen, I'm 14,
Okay.
and Curtis, he know, he know. And we looking on the glass, man, and watching this dude do all this. I said, man, I want to be like him.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Man, I don't think Curtis is that much older than me.
Yeah.
If he is older than me, but I saw this man skate ever since I saw that. I said, man, I'm gonna be a skater.
That's inspiration.
I'm great style skating, man. I used to go skating by myself. Me and my buddy Don, my man Don, light skinned brother. Yeah,
okay,
him.
man D.
Yeah, a couple of my friends, Antoine, a couple James. We used to always go to Calorama.
Was it matinees or was it at the time?
Was it matinees? It was matinees. It was
Okay.
we got in the night as the years passed before they closed.
Yeah.
We started going at night, but we did matinees
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, I always thought about Curtis though. I always thought.
Curtis inspired a whole lot of people, man.
Always.
Curtis is nice on them wheels.
Yeah. You know, during that time, you know, we was introduced to some, you know, negative things. But as kids, you think negative is fun.
Yeah.
But negative is what we need to be doing.
Okay.
And it's like everybody else doing it. You know.
It must be okay.
Yeah, mom and dad already said, look, don't be following nobody in the street.
Right.
Don't be doing this, don't be doing that. But we like, man,
Right.
you know, the streets outweigh the parents.
Yeah.
There's 2 parents at home, but you got society on your side.
You got a whole group of friends.
Oh man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's where my love for skating
began.
Yeah. I was like, man, and I never missed skating until I took off the 2 years. I took 2 years off.
What was 2 years about? I mean, that you
What
can remember.
was I?
And give me the time frame. Like you said, you was loving skating.
Yeah,
and
then
you took off 2 years from when to when.
I was loving skating.
Mm-hmm.
I took off for 2 years in
89.
It was
92.
9.
I'm just throwing numbers out there.
Okay, let me press rewind a little bit.
All right, cool.
I found a love for boxing.
Oh.
Okay, and then
You found a love for boxing.
This gonna all come together.
Oh, go
I found a love
okay.
for boxing when the guy was teaching me how to jog.
Yeah.
I went to a gym called Latin Connection.
Okay.
Used to be on 14th and Columbia Road, if I'm not mistaken.
Is this a boxing gym or just a gym?
It was built as a boxing gym. Had 2 rings in it.
Okay.
But see, at the time, the trainer, Pepe Correa, Sugar Ray Leonard's old trainer, yeah.
Okay, Pepper Correa. Okay.
He showed me stuff.
Okay.
You know, but I'm young then.
Right.
So all I did at Latin Connection was get on the floor and learn how to jab.
Okay.
That's all we worked on. It's like I ain't never hit the bag. I said, man, I ain't going in there no more, man. I want to do the speed back.
Yeah.
I want to do all
he
that
just
stuff.
Straight driving you to death.
But he just telling me, look, you know, I need you to
work on them basics.
Yeah. So I'm like,
them basics.
So I stayed with him maybe about a month.
Okay.
So I was like, man, this, and I was on the floor throwing jabs for a month. I'm talking about, guess what? Look, Simon Brown was in the same gym.
Okay.
Maurice Blocker was in the same gym.
Okay.
Who else was up there? I mean, these people became champions.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
wow.
and you know, I always knew who Pepe Correa was.
Okay.
And it's like, man, this Sugar Ray Leonard trainer right here.
Okay.
So it's like I'm in the right place, but I'm not doing what they.
What
He
they doing.
up there paying attention to those guys.
Okay.
Hitting the bag and the speed bag. I see Simon Brown dribbling the speed bag. I'm telling. I was like, man, I'm gonna do that.
Mm.
I never told Pepe I wanted to do it.
Yeah, but that's
But I
what
want
you
to do
felt.
it.
Yeah.
But I'm on the floor,
Yeah.
learning how to jab. I was like, man. So I got a little bored.
Okay.
But as years passed, I went from gym to gym. I went over to Finley's gym, learned a little stuff over there.
That's uptown as well?
Yeah, that's in Northeast DC.
Northeast, okay.
Then I came back over to the House of Champions. That was on Georgia Avenue.
I heard of
That's
it.
when everything started right there.
That's 14th and...
No. Georgia Avenue, Lamont Street.
Lamont Street,
Yep,
that's over
right
there
there.
uptown. Okay, all right.
Right there.
All right.
That's where everything started. That's when I really started growing. I maybe was about 18.
Okay.
About maybe 18, so.
And when you say 18, I could be mistaken, but I think that may be the time that me and you in that era that I might have met you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right around the time.
And-
18, 19.
Somewhere around then.
Yes, sir.
And I knew when I met you back then, I knew you was into skating.
Yeah.
And I also knew that you was a boxer.
Yeah,
And if I ain't mistaken, me try to just recollect a little bit, I think you used to carry around some boxing gloves. Maybe.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't know if I saw you one day, but I used to be so proud of going to the gym.
Yeah.
I used to let people see me with my boxing gloves on. But look, listen. I used to carry I started doing that over at Finley's first.
Okay.
And then I did it at the House of Champions. At some point, you remember.
Yeah.
At some point, I stopped doing that.
Okay.
But I used to carry my gloves through the street so people can know, oh man, you're a boxer.
You're a boxer.
I didn't know I was being boastful then.
Yeah.
I just was wanting to let people know, look, I'm going to be something.
That's being proud though. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
being proud of what you into.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And actually being like authentic with it. So
Exactly.
if you're gonna be a boxer, be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And that's something proud to be, like you said, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
trainer type person that was training.
Yeah.
And you affiliated with them. Nah, man, I remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember.
So the transition from there to like House of Champions, that's when it started.
Okay.
Got my first amateur fight, and things were kind of happening.
Okay.
So I actually throughout the amateur career, I fought some people that I wasn't supposed to beat. I
Okay.
beat them dudes.
Okay.
So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
in the amateurs, you wins and losses doesn't really matter. It's really just to get you ready.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So as time grew, one of the trainers from House of Champions passed away. So I ended up with the famous Adrian Davis.
Adrian Davis.
Sean Bay Mitchell,
Yeah.
William Joppy, all the champions, the world champions. I went over there.
DC champion.
And man, look,
You naming the DC champion
yes sir,
right
yes
now.
sir, yes sir, yes sir.
William
So I-
Joppy, the Adrian
So
Davis.
I ended up over there with them, man, and those guys inspired me. So man, me and Joppy won some Golden Glove championships. We did some real good things over there. So it's like them guys inspired me. I started getting inspired when I got to that gym.
Okay.
Because I had some people to look. Now I had some people in the House of Champions too.
Right.
But they wasn't like them over there. We had belts. People had world championships.
champion belts.
Belts over there.
Right.
Yeah. So in the process of all this, man, I still skated. I skated.
You never let that love for that skating go.
I still skated. People always used to ask me this, and they ask me this today.
Yeah.
Man, how you go around the ring so many times?
Yeah.
People don't know I jog. I still jog. Sometimes I jog before I come skating. It's just the love for it, though.
The love for the sport, the boxing,
Exactly.
and the skating,
And the skating.
and you never let it go. Like the conditioning that you had.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good. Man.
It's good. It's like you feel good when you got stamina. You're not getting tired too fast.
Right.
It's like I always like I said, people ask me today. How you go around the ring so many times so fast? And I always share with people that. I kind of stay in shape, man. I jog. I don't just skate. I jog and I skate because. I heard some people talk to me the other day. Well, matter of fact, last night was telling me how tired they be after 2 laps.
Yeah, at least 4.
So what I tell them is, look, you should exercise. Now, I don't say jog. 50 jumping jacks, maybe 25, 50 jumping jacks a day will build your stamina if you constantly do this on a daily basis.
Right.
It's simple.
Right.
So that's what I love about skating, the fact that I can stay out there a long time. And I want to stay out there a long time.
So actually doing the exercise and all that is kind of like your pre-ritual for coming skating.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't always jog before I skate, But I do on some Sundays. If I come skating, or if I can't come skating on a Sunday and I can go to Baltimore or something like that, I'll run on one of my days off before I go skating. So yeah, it's just something.
Now this is the only reason I'm gonna ask you this question is because I used to get into cycling, right? And my question is, do you hydrate before you come skating at all? And what I was told hydrating is drinking maybe a gallon and a half of water before you even get into whatever strenuous exercising you about to do.
A doctor would tell you like how much you may need before you get into some activity, but and I'm gonna be honest, with me, it ain't always 8 glasses of water a day.
Okay.
I don't always do that.
Okay.
But it's good to do it though.
Okay.
It's really good. Some people don't really drink water, don't like water, so it's good to do that. But as for me, I might not drink nothing and go skating. Right. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm
gonna throw a name out there. You give me a little history, or it got to do with your boxing. I'm gonna throw Keystone out there.
Keystone Boxing, the gym?
I'm just asking. I'm just throwing a name out there.
I've been over there before.
Okay.
I've been over there. Keystone. Yeah, I've been there before. Did I go?
Any history with Keystone at all?
Not that I can remember, but the name Keystone. That kind of hold on, Keystone. I'm trying to remember where it was. Man, that's a good question.
It's a good question. It's all right. We're going to keep it moving.
Yeah. That's a good question.
I'm going to throw something else out there at you. I'm going to throw a marathon at you.
Marathon?
Yeah.
2004.
Okay. All right. I'm hitting on something right now.
You're hitting on something. 2004. Marine Corps Marathon. I entered. I've always wanted to do it because like I told you at first, I'm always into like staying in shape, doing some running, something, and I always wanted to do a marathon.
Okay.
2000, I said, man, I'm gonna do it. I was in a relationship back in 2004. Matter of fact, it's 2003. One of them, 2003, 2004. So I quit my girlfriend.
Okay.
The same day I don't mean to make it sound bad like that.
That's how you equate. Look, that's okay, but it's how you equate the memory.
Right.
That's how you put the two to the sequence.
Well,
right?
let me say it a little better than that.
Okay.
I got out of a relationship.
My man.
Let me say,
what they call it politically correct.
Yeah. I got out of a relationship, and the same day I started training for the marathon. Okay. And I entered the marathon in 2004. The Marine Corps the Marine Corps Marathon, and I finished it in almost 5 hours. Now, I wasn't in my best shape when I started.
But that's still impressive.
Yeah. I finished it though. I got my medal. Man,
finishing
if you would have told me to bring my medal, I'd have my medal on right here. Yeah. I still got my medal though.
That's a hell of an accomplishment.
So but speaking of that marathon, like right after that, I entered another half a marathon. Okay. And I finished that in 2 hours though. 2 hours. That's 13.1, and the first one was 26.2.
You remember the numbers?
I remember the numbers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, man, I love to do stuff, man. Work out. I'm a self-motivated guy, so I like motivation, but I don't really need it. If I had to depend on it, I mean, I'm a self-motivated guy.
To me, that when you say self-motivated, I equate that with being on automatic.
Yeah.
And whatever subconsciously in your brain, that clicks, it got you on automatic.
It's good to be self-motivated, and everybody, they're not able to be that way. I understand some of us need help. Some of us need a push. Okay. Some of us need support.
Right.
When I realized that I had to stop depending on people, that made me self-motivated right there. It's like, man, I ain't waiting for nobody else.
You helping some people right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that's good. Yeah. So the thing is that's when it all changed, though. It all changed. It's like, you know, I'm tired of, you know, people telling me no or telling me yeah, but their yeah really is a no. You know, so yeah, the yeah people told me back in the day, that was really news.
I want to ask you a question about what's your perspective on violence amongst our black people. Whew.
See, now you're gonna make me dig in the scriptures.
I need that. I need that.
You know, the Bible talks about that.
Okay.
It talks about, and things will get worse.
Okay.
Things are not gonna get any better. So this the thing. This what helps me. This what helps me. You know, in my studies, it's like I try to prepare myself. I'm prepared for. Oh man, guess who just got killed? And especially if I know, you know, some background of their living or how they've been living for a little while.
Okay.
When people call me or I find out somebody got killed.
Yeah.
And you know, of course I want to cry.
Yeah.
But again, studying, you know, what God says.
What Scripture says.
God tells us that things gonna get things are not gonna get better. So I'm not surprised that, you know, it's sad.
Right.
It's really sad, especially these innocent black men who are losing their lives to, you know, so many different people. You know, it's really sad though.
Now, being though I know we're gonna touch on how you even got into, you know, Christ Jesus, right? We're gonna touch on that, but I want to go a little deeper into what the streets mean to you, or maybe if the streets ever touched you in a positive / negative, you know, way. You might have thought it was positive at the time that you were maybe into the streets, but then again it had a negative impact on your life.
Right.
So
that's my whole story right there. I was in the streets. I'm talking about, I love the streets.
Hey, look, that's an addiction.
Hey,
you know,
you
love the streets.
It's amazing that so many of us can relate. Because I had to go through some stuff to get where I am right now, you know? And the negative was, I always felt like it was what I was supposed to be doing because everybody else doing it.
Okay.
You know, you see people, you know, buying nice cars, you know, they at the clubs with spending all this money, they doing this, they doing that. I'm like, man, that look good.
80 what?
And what look good about it, this guy got all these women surrounding him.
80 what, 90 what year was this?
From about 88 on through 90.
88
yeah. So it was tough. Now I had a brief setback in the early 90s.
Okay.
You know, I went in for a minute.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
But it taught me something.
The minute, you know, time is time. How much time is time.
It didn't really do the job that God did. Okay. But it slowed me down a little bit though. It slowed me down a little. Right. So you know, as far as
time wise.
Yeah. It really oh man.
Hey, look, I need you to be raw and authentic, man. You.
But see, what I want to do, but I want to be careful about what I talk about. So that's all. I want to be careful about what, because if I'm in a sense of stuff in here, man. That, you know, I really don't need you talking about. Don't forget, I got him to please. I got him to please. So I gotta be careful.
God, oh my.
I got him to please.
Right.
So like I said, the streets. You know, like I said, I got into it because I thought that was what I'm supposed to do. You know, so like the early 90s, okay, I'm gonna press rewind. Okay. I was introduced to alcohol. Okay. Whew. Introduced to alcohol. If I had a monitor of my life from maybe 1988 to 2000, you'll be like, man, how are you still alive? So you know, the streets did. You know, I've got into some things because of the streets. I'm not happy about the things I've done.
No one are. No one is.
But I thank God that I made it through it though.
Great.
I made it through, so
Right.
I didn't get shot and killed.
Right.
You know,
Right.
although a lot of my friends got shot and killed.
Yeah.
And you know, my mentality was, I didn't think whether I was gonna be next or not. You know,
Okay.
because I was always ready.
Positive.
Yeah. So I was. Yeah.
Positive thinking.
Exactly.
Right. I'm ready.
It's oh man, the '90s was.
The 90s was the
Now listen,
90s.
I'm still boxing though.
Okay.
I'm still messing up a little bit, but I'm still boxing.
Okay.
I'm winning championships too.
Oh, now we're gonna back up now.
Yeah,
You say you win a championship.
Oh man, I'm beating people, man. They say I couldn't beat. They said, man, you might have some trouble, man. I hope you. And look, that's another thing that really got me serious about getting in shape. Because I wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Okay.
I fought some sharp dudes.
Okay.
But they wasn't in no shape.
Okay.
So if you getting tired after the first round, you're in trouble.
Now, at that particular time that you say you was, fighting, sharp, boxers and things of that nature, and who did you have managing you at the time?
Adrian Davis.
Adrian Davis.
Adrian Davis was my trainer.
Okay.
And managing me was a brother named Salim.
Yeah,
he was my manager.
Oh.
But in the amateurs, all you had was coaches. I'm moving too fast. In amateurs, all you had is coaches. You don't have managers.
Okay.
You got trainers.
Yeah.
Trainers. So like when you turn over to the professional side, then this is where your managers come in.
So professionally, did you ever make it to professional boxing?
I made it to professional boxing.
So at the time you made it to professional boxing, who was your manager?
Okay.
Or who was camp you was under, or who was you tied to at all?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There was a prominent, a boxing figure, you know what I'm saying, back in the day.
Okay, I turned pro and I fought at the Washington Convention Center. My fourth pro fight, I believe. I was 4-0 at the time.
Okay.
And I think maybe 4-0, 5-0, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I lost this fight at the convention center.
Okay, at home.
At home. Look, I'm hurt. I'm like, oh Lord.
Look, you hurt. I'm hurt now, and it's 2020.
Yeah.
You talking about you lost a fight in the city? Good God Almighty! Look, I'm hurt, but guess what? I still love you.
But my first loss. But see, the beautiful thing in that, Don King's daughter signed me.
Oh wow!
So it's like wow,
legendary, iconic Don King.
Yeah. So she, she wanted to talk.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Man, you look good, and we seen you before."
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Don't worry about it." And if people know Debbie King, they know how she speaks. She's straightforward.
Okay.
So we talked.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Let me know what you want to do."
Mm-hmm.
He gave me a contract.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a contract to my lawyer.
Okay.
He went over it. Man, Eric Gamble signed that. Look, Eric Gamble signed that.
Eric Gamble signed to the King family.
So of course, I'm thinking, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
I mean, every kid, every young adult, you know what I'm saying, that sees an opportunity and actually doing what they love.
Yeah.
Hey man, if it's gonna bring like some prosperity in your life, you believe this the win all tell all.
Man, you just know how happy I was. Look, my family, my neighborhood, everybody know. Oh man, he about to this, about to that.
And what's so funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I've even known everything you telling me now,
but
when I see boxers that's like you said, when I saw you with your gloves around your neck, and then you know what I'm saying, I don't know, I remember exactly where I saw you, but when I did see that, I'm rooting for the home team.
It's funny you remember that, because I forgot about that.
I'm rooting for the home team. There's no way. Can you tell you why? Because it may be something that I wish I could have been into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But though I already know what my lane is,
yeah.
My lane is skating. You know what I'm saying? At the time, man, my father, mother, man, they introduced me to that skating, man. Hey, son, we going skating. You know what I'm saying? And time-wise and all that. Yeah. This is what I was introduced to, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I might have wanted to do, 2 or 3 things other than skating.
Right.
But I that's not what my lane was.
Right.
So when I seen other people that was my peers.
Right.
To me, you was my peers. We probably the same age, same, upbringing, same area of fraternizing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just running into each other, bumping into each other. Whether it's in town, with the uptown as far as that, then skating and hey man, we cross paths.
Yeah.
When I see you, I admire you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Slim doing it.
I was given the opportunity, and this is the thing.
Slim doing it.
Look, I was given the opportunity, and they flew us to Florida.
Wow.
Man, you talking about somebody happy?
Mm.
I'm up there. We training, we having a good time. But guess what? Now, I still had a demon on my back because maybe after a fight, man, we going out and party. And the truth is, sometimes you gotta. And for some of us, we shouldn't be doing that. I wasn't fully disciplined, and now you got a chance to be something one day. You was pretty good amateur.
Yeah.
Now you've turned pro. You move forward.
Yeah.
The Kings done signed you up. They flew you out here. So I still had a demon to deal with.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Was that demon brought about of any type of trauma that may have been in your life?
Just something
upcoming?
just an addiction I picked up.
Oh,
growing up.
Okay, an addiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my demon. That addiction was my demon.
And that was brought on, of your doing.
That was me.
Okay.
Yeah. Growing up.
Yeah.
Thinking, okay, this is the
environment.
way. Yeah, this is the way it should be. Everybody else doing it. Let me do it.
So what addiction was that?
Drinking.
Okay. Alcoholic.
Now listen. A lot of people, and it's crazy, but people who I meet now, they're like, man, you don't look like you used to drink.
I wouldn't think so.
And I hear this a lot though. It's like, man,
I never would have
you
thought
should drink. But I got some friends who say, let me tell you how.
Hey, look.
Let me tell you how he used to drink.
Eric can throw him back.
Man.
Eric can get it in.
Eric can throw him back.
He can get it
and
in.
And the thing is, I was never a responsible drinker. So that's how when God spoke to me, I already knew that I wasn't supposed to be doing it. Okay. So I wasn't responsible.
Okay.
I drank till I passed out, man. I slept in my car sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, thank God I never was in a crazy accident and got myself killed. But like I said, I took that demon followed me to Florida too.
When you went to Florida?
Yeah, we went to Miami. I fought on Winky Wright's car. Winky Wright was champion.
I ain't heard that name in Florida.
Yeah, he was champ. He was champ though. That's my.
I believe it. I remember now. It's 2020. So when you throwing the names out,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't heard that name in a while.
I ain't heard Winky Wright in I don't know how long. But again, me being from Washington D.C., I understand and I remember that name. That was a hell of a name.
Man. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. When I was walking towards the ring, he came over and said, "E, good luck, man." It gave me a little pound.
Yeah, Winky Wright.
Yeah. So like I said, I knew when I flew back to DC. We flew back to DC, and me and my bad behavior. I really felt like, man, I don't need to be boxing no more, man. I'm 20. I think I was maybe 28, 29, and I was, I turned pro late.
Okay.
I turned pro late.
Said, early.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Early 20s.
Because I started boxing late. And this is my thing. Like people like Mark Johnson.
Mark Two Shot.
Yeah. That's me and Mark was at the Touchdown Club one day. He probably don't want me to tell nobody this. I'm gonna tell you anyway. Me and Mark Johnson.
Two Shot.
Yeah, Two Shot at the Touchdown Club one day.
Yeah.
We both fried.
Wow.
Leaning on the bar like, look, he remembered too because he reminded me of it. We leaning on the bar, he leaning on me, I'm leaning on him.
Yeah.
And that night I drove home but I had to shut one eye. Okay. People who drink alcohol, they know what I'm talking about.
You know exactly.
Because you can't see out both eyes.
You might as well shut one.
Yeah. So one of them eyes, but I made it home.
Okay.
And to kind of finish up on like the boxing thing, I just kind of had a conversation with myself, man. I really felt like God was telling me, look, you don't need to be in that ring, because I personally don't believe that God anoints me to box. it's just, I mean, this is my opinion.
Okay.
I just think, something, a sport the world created, and if we good at it, I felt like I was pretty good at it, so I tried it. But like I said, towards the end of it, man, I said, man, I'm drinking too much. But I always went running. I told you that I even ran, man, hungover. I was always dedicated to it.
Wow.
So, to finish up that story, God spoke to me, man, in 2001, and said, "That's it."
That's it.
Well, I woke up crying like a baby, I'm like out of control tears.
Right.
So I called my sister and told her, man, I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be drinking no more, man. Something just
came.
She gave me her support.
Yeah.
My proud self got up and went to a meeting.
Hold on.
Yeah. I know. I told you.
Hold on. Watch this. A meeting that you wasn't even what you call when you in the system. It's like you ordered.
Yeah.
So you wasn't even ordered.
I wasn't even
by
ordered.
the system.
Nope.
For this meeting.
I put on a suit, and I went and got on the train, and I went to a meeting. Let me say how good God is, though. I went to a meeting. I raised my hand and said, "Hey, brothers, I'm a little embarrassed.
Okay.
My name is Eric Gamble. I think I'm an alcoholic too." This dude's like, "Man, get out of here with
Get
that."
out of here, man.
And look. When I walked out the doorway,
Yeah.
this God is my witness.
Yeah.
This wind hit me, like that.
Yeah.
And I got lost. I couldn't even find my way back to the train station.
Wow.
So it's like, okay, what's going on? So it took me a while to get home, man, because I was like, I'm in the street crying. I'm downtown crying.
Yeah.
Walking. I'm trying to find the train station. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And that's how the God spoke to you.
But the next day I woke up,
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't drinking no more. I already knew, people tend to get weak and go back.
I mean,
that's understandable.
I
for
would
them.
think you're a strong person, so you.
But I knew for a fact, though, man. After that,
Yeah.
I said, "Oh man, I ain't doing that no more," because it scared me, though. Really scared me. So again, after all the trouble days I've had, man, because of that, when I finally got off, I'm able to focus more on skating now. I can, go back to the skating ring. I ain't got to worry about going. I was even in there tore up sometimes. Yeah. I'm still in transformation now.
Okay.
We all changing daily. So, when God spoke to me, my presence and my behavior affected my friends.
Okay.
Okay, Eric acting funny.
Oh.
We ain't calling him no more. Look, I was the I don't want to say the leader of my friends, but if I ain't going out, ain't nobody going out.
Okay.
So it sounds like I'm the leader.
Yeah,
I don't want to say I was.
Yeah.
But if I ain't going to the party, they ain't going to the party. But when it's time to go to the party, we be going to the party, bro. We going to party. We gonna find a party after the party too. And we gonna wake up somewhere we probably had no business waking up. Yeah. It was those kind of days, man. So
days and nights.
yeah. So after I gave all that up, I gave up a lot of stuff, man. I'm talking about a lot of stuff because I was actually scared. I don't fear death. I fear judgment.
Okay.
Because anything can happen. I don't worry about that. I believe that we'll be judged at some point.
Okay.
That's where my fear is. So I want to do the best I can. Okay, I want to hear God say, my good and faithful servant. Well done. I want to hear that one day. So I try.
Okay.
And in your trying, it affects people. Because they ain't used to that.
That's around.
I'm not used to him being that way.
Oh.
I'm not used to. They're talking about me. We're not used to her, so they stay away from me, and I get it. So the thing is, a lot.
Those same people that may say that, they're the ones that may have seen you in the drunken stoop.
Yeah. So, and we were all friends.
Oh,
We sitting, drinking, having a good time.
Okay.
But see now, Brother Gamble, they ain't calling me Eric no more. Brother Gamble, he all different.
Yeah.
Ain't answering his phone. He done moved. Don't nobody know where he live.
Wow.
So my thing is, you know, at some point you have to separate yourself from people you love, if need be.
If that's the right
It
thing.
has to happen because people will pull you in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially if you have no strength. But I was determined. I'm like, Lord, you know what? You my strength.
Right.
I don't need no people to be examples to me. So I'm gonna be like him. I'm gonna be like him. No, I'm gonna believe your word, and I'm gonna you know stand on what you promised me.
Right.
So yeah, like I said, it took me to kind of duck my friends and you know not answer the phone, and you know years passed. I used to sneak to work.
Okay.
I used to live uptown, and when my change came, I used to, you know, come outside and look around and see if I ain't see nobody, and I'll sneak to work because I wasn't ready to face my friends at the time. Because I ain't know how to tell them, look, man, I ain't going out no more. I ain't drinking no more. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. You know, so this went on for a long time. You know, my phone ringing. I know who it is. I ain't answering my phone. It's like this dude, man. I already know my friends though.
Yeah.
They're like, man, he ain't answering the phone. And man, I ducked my friends. Let me see. Probably about 2 years.
Okay.
Cause it took me 2 years to get strong though.
Okay.
It took me 2 years to be strong and be able to face anybody.
Anything.
And yeah, you know, any question y'all have for me, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ask me. So I got strong and I went around this place we used to hang around, and I saw all of them standing in a circle. They said, look at this dude. So I finally go down there and people looking at me like I was glowing. And I remember this day. It was like, so man, where you been? You don't answer your phone? You this? I get 2,000 questions. The first thing I said, man, I don't even drink no more.
Okay.
Everybody like, oh man, get out of here. You gonna stop back. Oh, nobody believed it.
Nobody.
So what happens is they didn't know that by me separating myself from them,
Yeah.
I'm getting strength from that.
Cold turkey too.
I gotta stay away from y'all.
Yeah.
Cause you know, and not only saying they're a bad influence, cause you know I make my own decisions.
Correct.
But being in an environment and that's all they do,
Yeah.
and that's all I used to do with them,
Okay.
I might start missing that and get back in it. But God told me, look, you got to separate yourself from that. There's a scripture, I don't want to misquote it, but it talks about separating yourself from, matter of fact, this is come out from among them and be separate. So I felt that when I read it. I was like, dang, man, I got to leave my friends. But you know what? I really don't care.
That's strong. Come out from among them
and be separate.
And be separate.
So it's like, so years passed, you know, I moved, I bumped into somebody on some blue, you know, we talk, and some people say things like, oh man, it's good that you know, but then you got,
doing all right.
Yeah, it's good, man, to see you, man, you're doing better. But then you got some people that'll remind you, man, you remember, man, we was at the touchdown club, man, and you did this. But see, I expect that.
Okay.
You know, man, you gotta expect it. Everybody ain't gonna change.
Wise man.
Everybody ain't gonna respect the fact that you made a decision.
Wise.
I get that.
Right.
You know, so that was you know, my experience, man. God, you know, kind of ordering my steps, telling me, look, there's certain places you can't hang. You know, you can't do certain. You can't hang around certain people. You gotta start doing things that's pleasing to me. Now, this is what I've heard before.
Okay.
I think I'm perfect. Now, why would any man
or woman,
mankind,
okay, mankind,
why? Come on, that doesn't even perfection doesn't even exist for human beings.
Right.
It's just that people are uncomfortable with the fact that you know you made some changes and you standing on them changes, though.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You know, to briefly talk about when it comes to women.
Okay.
I'm committed to living for God.
Okay.
And staying away from these women.
Okay.
It's only tough when I allow it to be.
Okay.
But you know, I'm serious about how I live my life, though, man.
Okay.
You know, and I shared some stuff with you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I'm serious.
So we on WEETV, right?
Mm-hmm.
A question for you: single, married, or it's complicated? And I'm referring to you. Are you single?
Huh?
Are you married?
Huh?
Or is it complicated?
Okay, it's not complicated. I'm single.
All right, live for God.
I'm single, man. It's me and God. That's it.
And what's so funny, man? Society and women, you know, they preach whether they in church or not in church. Guess what they say?
What?
I want a God-fearing man.
Yeah.
On a skating piece.
Mm-hmm.
Though we just talked about Jesus Christ and God and things of that nature, you know, skating to me is good, clean fun. You know what I'm saying? And can you touch on the good, clean fun, you know what I'm saying, that skating is? Cause some things you ain't got to worry about once you come through that door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And elaborate on some of that good, clean fun that skating gonna bring to your life.
I could be at home.
Yeah.
And have a big argument.
Okay.
But when I go in the skating ring, you know, all my problems are you know, pretty much gone away, man. You know, it's really therapeutic, man, to skate.
Okay.
I mean, I'm talking about, man, I got so much I can say about how good it makes not just me. Yeah. Because I see the love in people, even the people who really are just starting to skate.
Okay.
And I see them come back week after week.
Yeah.
Oh, he love it too.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can always detect the people who love skating.
Okay.
You know, I make it my business, man. I remember I used to, oh man. A couple years ago, my schedule changed and I was able to skate 4 days a week.
Okay.
And I skated 4 days a week. 4 days.
That's that conditioning.
Yeah. So you know, I truly was interested. I mean, when I first got started, now I'm addicted. I'm kind of addicted to skating, you know, and to see people grow to love skating, and to see those who have been skating for years still going skating, you know, getting older. Yeah. It's just a great thing to see, man. Right. A really good thing to see, and you know, me personally, I'm always falling because you guys skate so good. I'm trying to try some of y'all stuff, and I told you that I'm trying some of y'all stuff, but I ain't up on the floor. I've skated with injuries before. It's like, man, my leg hurt me because I fell last week, but I'm going to skate anyway. I'm going, it's a love. I truly, man, thank God for allowing me to still be here. You know, so I can, you know, absolutely, absolutely. So, oh man, I can tell you some stuff, man. How it used to be. That's for another one.
So why's this? Now we talked about you know, continuously, you know, running circles around that ring, running circles around people. You know what I'm saying? You like when people see you, or I'm gonna say when I see you. You know what I'm saying? I could be just coming in the skating ring on Sunday night, you know, around 10-ish, you know, 10-20, right? And I see Eric moving. and I can sit there and see him go around 8 to 10 rounds. I can see you go around 8 to 10 rounds with no hesitation or tiration in your stride, right? And then I'm wondering, like, hey, how long you been doing this? Because, like, I just came through the door 15 minutes ago and he's still going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I when I look at that, I say, I'm looking at your eyes and your demeanor. Man, you in, like, heaven. You in heaven. You know what I'm saying? When I say you in heaven, man, Earth is doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I be ecstatic when I see that, right? And let me ask you this. I know you go up Crystals. So, and you go up Seabrook, you go up Shake and Bake, you know, and you've been to Calorama, you've been to Alexandria and all that. So just skating, you know what I'm saying? What floor do you like? What type of skating ring environment, you know, that you like? Past or present?
Well, Alexandria I wasn't really into.
Okay.
You know, of course I loved Calorama skating ring.
That's your love.
you know, I like Crystals and
Seabrook.
you know, Seabrook and Shake and Bake. I like them. I think for me, and I haven't been to Shake and Bake in a minute because of my schedule.
Okay.
I like Shake and Bake floor for some reason, and I really just started going to Shake and Bake.
Okay.
Really, I've been there before.
Yeah.
But I kind of like their floor now that Crystal's floor is done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to fix up Seabrook's floor as well. So I heard that from the guy last week.
Yeah.
That floor is okay, but I would give it the, you know, my number one.
Yeah.
I would give it to Shake and Bake.
Shake and Bake.
Yeah. Now I don't mind. The floor can be slippery. I'm still gonna skate. I'm skating anyway, so I don't care, man. The floor bad. They got some things missing. Man, I don't care about that.
It don't hinder you. You gonna get it in, and that's what I see.
Yeah.
So you saying that's what I see.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like that right there, man. And like I said, I love to see y'all skate, man. It's like sometimes I'm sitting on the end, I'm watching y'all skate. It's like, man, I need to know how to do that. And at my age,
yeah.
I ain't even 25, but at my age, I need to, you know, be more careful because my bones don't heal up as fast. You know,
right. Hey, you look good.
Thank you, sir.
I think all that training and you know, pre ritual for us coming skating, you know what I'm saying? Actually, you know, does your body good.
Yeah, and you know, people come to watch. I can't go skating just to watch.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, people come to skate ring, they sit and watch, and that's what they enjoy. I have to skate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's important that I get out there and do something.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I know we move forward, and I want to go back for a second.
Okay.
Can you give me a little bit about your personality, though? Like personally, like what type of, you know, guy are you? You know what I'm saying? Whether you was a ladies' man, you know, right? You know what I'm saying? Well, give me a personality, you know, trait. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you got primary and a secondary.
Right. I think I wanted to be a ladies' man when I was younger.
Okay.
You know, attract the lady. That's what I guess some men do, but I'm kind of to myself, man. I'm kind of quiet. I'm not.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now I had to grow into this guy. And of course, at a younger age, you know, you loud, you rowdy, acting kind of funny, but I'm also you know, mind my business phase. I'm not really into the crowd thing, and you know, over here with this clique, they talking about this. So I would define my personality as just kind of quiet guy, man. Yeah, that's all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah. I do see you come, and I see you go.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, because somebody else just told me that. She says, you know, a woman told me that. You know, I like
they
about
pay
you.
attention.
She said, you know what I like about you?
You come and go by yourself.
You come in that skating ring, when it's time to go, you go. No. You won't stand around talking to nobody. But now, she may have missed. I do have brief conversations with certain people. But I guess she's talking about
in general.
Exactly. Yeah.
And women pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see that because I know that about you. You know. And again, you know, no nonsense. You know, I ain't never seen you with no nonsense.
Yeah, man.
You know
I try to avoid that at all costs.
You know what I'm saying? No nonsense. And in the environment with the skating thing, it's just like good, clean fun to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My take on skating, when I, you know, try to introduce my kids maybe to skating, and when I was introduced to it, you know, it was good, clean fun. Like, it ain't no bad habits that I can see that can be detrimental to your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That can land you in incarceration or land you, you know what I'm saying, somewhere you don't need to be. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny to hear you say that because one time I overheard a guy say something about he had a knife in the skating ring with him.
Skate bag, something
like that.
So
it's very rare that happens.
That happens.
Like you say, it's a good environment, man.
Right.
You know, for kids, for adults too.
Adults too, yeah.
But of course, you always got a rotten egg somewhere.
It's always.
You know, I heard it one day, and I'm like, is this dude serious? Yeah, you got a rotten egg somewhere.
Yeah, it's always one, man. So you know,
Yeah. So I like I said, I'm pretty much to myself, man. You know, it's peaceful. And you know, I'm in pursuit of peace. You know what I mean? I don't need no drama, none of that stuff, man. You know, I truly enjoy skating. Truly love it. And you know, once my schedule, because my schedule change every 6-7 months. So once my schedule change again, I'm gonna have to vacate Crystals, and I'm back at Shaking Bake. yeah, I'm rolling back up there, man. I saw my buddy that skated me yesterday. He said, "Where you been?"
Right.
I said, "My schedule changed, man." I said, "But I'll be back down there though." Yeah.
And throughout your life, did you have any kids at all?
I have a son.
Okay.
I have a son. And
Well, wasn't introduced into skating at all that you know of?
Yeah, I took him skating before, but
for some reason, like I said,
you know, you kind of want your seed
to
gravitate your footsteps.
towards, but sometimes it don't happen.
Yeah, I took him to the gym with me. I took him to the gym
Not
with
that
me.
even?
Look, watch him hit the bag, do a little something. I'm
times.
like, you okay? And
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, I want him to be tough.
Yeah.
But the truth is, we can't make our children be who we want them to be.
Okay.
You know, me beating him up and you know making him tough, that was the wrong way to do things.
That's not good.
My son, man, make more money than me.
Ooh.
So the thing is, you know, he just.
But whatever your DNA is for whatever his time is, what makes him be who he is. Is there anything else that you want to discuss? You know what I'm saying? Well, I got you here. You know.
Well, not really.
Not really.
Just wanted to kind of entertain your questions.
Yeah, it's all good.
I just man, you know, my love for skating is deep. One thing I do want to say, I haven't trying to skate other than the locals, like the out of town skating.
You haven't done that.
It's like they do the little steps.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, do I really want to do that?
Yeah.
Because I'm comfortable with our style of skating.
Of course.
But it's like when you look online and you see these people doing all this little stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if I go, because people say when they go out of town to go skate, they have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, am I gonna have a good time? If I go out of town, if I go somewhere with you guys, and they doing some stuff that I can't do, I don't think I'm in. That's the only reason why that's was holding me back from going. And people say, oh man, you need to open your mind. I like, look, man, my mind stay closed. And people don't like that. I don't have an open mind. I'm sorry.
I understand.
So the thing is, I don't want to try everything.
Yeah.
And then people say, oh man, you live a boring life. Fine.
Yeah, if that's what you see it as.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's one thing that always
intrigues me.
Because I see it, and like the dude take the pictures.
Barry or
not Barry, the young guy. Have all the colors. What's his name? I can't think of his name. But he always out of town. Okay. And I like his hustle. Okay. I like this man. When I see him
taking videos or pictures?
He sells t-shirts. He sells
Ross.
Raw skates.
Okay, raw skate.
And man, I respect this man's hustle. I had to send him a little text and tell him, man, look, I respect your hustle, man.
I remember when Ross started. You know
and I see him going everywhere.
I remember when he started.
Yeah, he posts where he at. I'm like, where he at now?
Yeah.
You know, so
I respect his hustle.
And I'm looking at the skaters. I'm looking at the skaters trying to figure out, okay, can I skate like them? Yeah. So that's what keeps me from trying to. But I know at some point I will try it. Yeah. I will try it, but like it's so different. Right. Will I enjoy it? I want to enjoy myself when I go skating.
I think you being a people person, I think you could be amongst anybody.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that I think you could be amongst anybody.
Yeah, I believe that as well. But the thing I'm talking about is the skating. Like if everybody's doing one style of skating and it's not like ours, will I enjoy that?
Let me give you this, because I have endured in different cities or what have you. The way it is when it's our time to skate, meaning DC, DMV area, whatever, and you know we like the slower R&B.
Like at the Armory?
Well, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of?
Right, kind of, sort of. But I'm going to give you out of town. It's like they got beats per minute when it comes to songs.
Okay.
Right? So when you come in the skating ring, let's say you come in at 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock, the beats per minute might be at 85, which is cool. You coming through, you got your skate bag on, and you like, okay, I'm throw my skates on. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But by the time you throw your skates on and you get on the floor, the beats per minute may take you up to 95. You went from 85 to 95, right? Then you're on the floor at 95, 98 beats per minute, and you realize, I can't skate to this, right?
Okay.
And then you may get off the floor, you may see somebody you know, you talk to, whoop-de-whoop, whatever, right? You out of town, but you may run into somebody like me or whoever, right? And then now we just kicking it. We just happy to be out of town. We looking at the atmosphere. It's nice, it's refreshing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then, the beats per minute go from 98 to 105 to 107. I mean, we on the sideline by this time.
Mm-hmm.
We know for a fact we can't roll to that.
Right.
Right? So then, when they reach the 110, they may clear the floor. Right? Clear the floor, everybody clear the floor. I'm just giving you a vivid imagination because you haven't been there.
Okay.
Clear the floor, everybody clear the floor. So when they take from 110 beats per minute, they may drop you all the way back down at 82 when you first walk through the door. So when you're like, oh, I can skate to this.
Okay, I
get what I'm
that.
saying?
I get that.
So this is how the national scene catered to every genre of the national scene.
I got
so
you.
everybody will get their turn to skate, but it's going to be in increments.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Whether
sir.
you skate like them,
I didn't know that.
or you get it. Whether you skate like them,
Yeah.
or the way you skate, you will be able to skate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's going to be in increments.
Okay.
Right?
And I never thought of that. I never, now I'm interested.
Right.
You know, I want to go.
Right.
You know, and I'm going to go now
Right.
because you know I've been I see
you
it
know,
a
the
lot.
sideline.
Yeah. But that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's really good to
And
know.
I don't think a lot of people can break it down like that.
Yeah, that's good to know though.
Yeah, and that's
you know
easy.
when the increments when it come like 82, that's us all day.
All day.
But like when it goes to like 1 something, it's for them.
Yeah, it's
Oh man,
what they call the disco.
I never even thought of that, man.
Yeah, it's called a disco, New York, New Jersey. You know, they more come off of the disco era.
Yeah,
75, 81,
and
85.
I'm thinking the disco music gonna be playing all night.
No.
And I ain't trying to. But it's good you
Right.
explained.
Right.
Thank you for explaining that.
So the national DJs that may come from out of New Jersey, right? But because they touch different cities, you got Midwest, you got California, East Coast, you got West Coast, you got South Texas, Florida, you know what I'm saying? Because they actually, the thing of the national scene, and like you said, you may see some stuff on the internet, but I'm gonna give you some little detail, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna run into a lot of people that love to do what you do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they got just as much passion to roll as if you do.
And my crazy,
And you got a lot in common.
My crazy thinking is I'm entering the skating rink and I'm gonna be the only one skating like this.
Yeah.
And everybody else doing some other stuff.
Nah.
Okay, but like I said, I'm glad you explained.
And what's so funny? When they see you the only one skating like that, they're gonna gravitate towards you. And they're gonna be like, that dude right there is doing what we not doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I like his style.
Just like we see people who come here with a different style of skating. I got you.
And I got another brother that's gonna come on here with WEETV, and we're gonna rap. And when I met him, back when I met another brother of mine, right? I realized he wasn't from here.
Right.
And I cut into him. I said, hey, Slim, I like your style. Where you from? I'm from Ohio, Chicago. And he been here ever since. And I'll show him to you one day. He be like, damn, Nigga been here for 15, 20 years.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I'm gonna get him on WEETV.
Okay.
You know, we gonna rap, but you know, I you know, the closest local skate that can give you the experience that we talking about is maybe they would do something in Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what part of the year, but I'll tell you.
Okay.
And then they do something in North Carolina.
Okay.
They do that in March.
I'm gonna go ahead and make
try
go
one
ahead and do it,
time.
man. This gonna be my year, because like I said, over the years I've been like, I don't want to do that.
I ain't been doing that.
But I'm glad you made you. I see something now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm certain.
And I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong.
Oh, I know.
I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong.
You know, if I have any skating questions, I know who to go to. You know what I mean? Anything about skating, I know who to ask. But I'm definitely gonna try something this year, though.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. We gonna hit Detroit this year.
Okay.
Yeah, 2020. They do Memorial Day weekend every other year.
Okay.
And Detroit skates similar to what we do.
I gotta go to Detroit then.
But here's the kicker. Because it's a national event,
I know it's not all night.
you got people come from all
Over the
over.
world. Just like the Armory here.
Yeah.
How they did that, you
And
know.
people come from all over.
Yeah, one city skate,
Yeah.
another city skate.
Like roll call.
Okay.
Roll call. Detroit, and if we going.
So when when
Memorial Day weekend.
I'm going, man.
I'll say no more.
I'm
Detroit,
going.
Memorial Day weekend. We in January. This is the time that you get your ticket and secure your hotel room. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
well, how can I do that?
I'll put you down with it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm going.
I'll put you down with
Yeah.
Detroit, man.
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm glad to say that, you know, we're going to conclude another episode of WEETV.
WEETV.
You know what I'm saying? Got my man Eric Gamble here, you know, boxer extraordinaire, skating extraordinaire.
Love
you know
skating,
man. And all around good guy, man. So, you know, you see him all the time, you know, in the skate ring. You know, you may know his name, you may not know it. Now you do. And also, now you know his story, man. He's a good brother you can always approach. He all around, you know, general, good-hearted person. And you can speak to him and say, you know, what's up.
You know, people are inspired by, you know, what we talked about. You know, and you may have a few that don't like it.
Yeah.
That's life.
Hey, man, that's life.
But as long as the majority of the viewers, man, you know, get something out of it that they can take with them or use, or you know, that'll inspire them. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess that we're at the end of our session, huh?
We good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We good, and I enjoy, like I said, I enjoy talking to you.
Okay,
you know
look. Picture some we can roll to back in the
Pick
back.
a that we roll. We gonna take it out.
What we talked about?
Hold on, E.
Woo!
I got one thing
Oh, okay.
that we never talked about.
What's that?
That you brought to my attention.
What's that?
You got a love for music.
Oh yeah.
God, we can't let that
But
go,
see,
man.
this is your show.
Nah.
I'm here to answer your questions.
Nah, I'm here to get the story on Eric Gamble.
Okay.
Eric Gamble got a love for music. That's something that's what you call a hidden gem.
Yeah.
And we almost ain't, you know, get to talk about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We can briefly kind of
Yeah,
talk
just
about
touch
that.
on a little bit.
You know, so God gave me a gift to hear and play what I hear.
Okay.
You know, so I can play by ear. You know,
Okay.
something come on, I can sit around and learn it.
Yeah,
and, you know, I'm
harmonize.
like, wow.
Yeah.
So I played in a few go-go bands, of course.
Okay.
Then I got into composing music.
Okay.
You know, I had some hip hop people, some R&B people, you know, I had a couple of gospel people too, but this was before my transformation. Because I was, of course, into what everybody else was into, you know, doing music for, like, of course, rappers and R&B.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, I lost, you know, I can't make that kind of music anymore. It's like, okay, I lost the desire to make that kind of music. So then I started thinking, at the end of last year, that I wanted to make some skate music.
Okay.
And I put a few things together, and you gonna be the first to hear.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get me a little package together.
Okay.
So I can, give
Push it
to
out
you.
there, yeah.
You do what you do.
Push it out there.
Yeah. So I've been composing music, man, since I was probably maybe 14, 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, I certainly love that, man.
Okay.
Sometimes I go home, get off work. I don't cut no TV. I don't watch too much TV.
Straight to it.
I sit behind my, do
That's
some stuff.
That's therapeutic to
And like one time I just felt compelled to put up something on Facebook, and you said, Eric, skaters no skate music.
No skate music.
And that was good to hear from you.
Man.
So it's like now it's like I'm really gonna get into that.
Okay.
I'm really gonna get into it. I really want to, make an impact. Like I said, it's free.
It's free.
You gotta give me a dime.
And that's something that you do for our entertainment outside of skating and everything else.
That,
you do,
like you said, it's very therapeutic, man. Sometimes if I'm on an off day, man, I'll sit and work around with something, man, 4 or 5 hours.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, man. I love it.
Is it any artist or musician or?
Well, artists, as far as artists or even collaborating with musicians, I know a lot of artists.
Okay.
But it's like I'm kind of at a standstill if I want to support that kind of music or not. I gotta be picky. Don't forget now. I live for God now. Okay. So I can't. I gotta be picky. I've been offered a little bit of money.
Okay.
That I had to turn down because of some of the music they would prefer me to make for them. It's like so it's tempting.
Yeah.
But certain things
your riches is not here.
Yeah. Certain things I stay away from.
Yeah.
So that's the it's man, it's funny that I just talked to a friend of mine. I used to do music for him and a couple of guys some years ago, like back in 2000 in Northwest.
Okay.
We used to have a basement full of dudes.
Okay.
And look, press play, everybody downstairs, man, taking their turns on the mic.
Wow.
And it's like, it was fun then.
Yeah.
But then when you grow, it's like, okay, certain things I can't support.
I got you.
And some people get a little upset about it, but I can't do about that.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So
one of my sayings is, it is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be.
So some things, so I figured, I can't really, do the music for those kind of, but I could do this kind of music.
Yeah.
Because I gotta make sure the things I'm supporting is not misleading.
And it's walking in the line.
Exactly. I don't want nobody to be misled by, somebody. I did a track for a guy who talking about killing everybody. I can't support that, man.
You got a tight line, tight rope, or tight, a walk that you're walking.
Exactly, and I gotta stay on course.
You gotta stay on course. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I gotta stay on course, buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Eric Gamble, man. WEETV.
Yes, sir.
2020.
2020.
Man, love to have you back here at any given time, man. You just reach out to WEETV and we'll make it happen, man.
Well, I'll see you at the skating rink.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And thank you for having me again, buddy.
Delightful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.